Okay, so we will talk about what is a candlestick. Okay, so the candlestick, we will talk about the candlestick. Okay, what is a candlestick? So this candlestick are one of the most important tool used by the traders to understand how the market moves. Okay, so it represents the price movement during a specific time frame. Okay, so during a specific time frame, so this candlestick. So for suppose if you look at the candle here, we are on the 1 minute chart right now. So the candle here represents the 1 minute here. Okay, so this one candle represents 1 minute, one candle represents 1 minute, and then if we switch the time to 2 minutes, 2 minutes, then if we switch the time to 3 minutes or 2 minutes, 3 minutes here, then this one candle represents 3 minutes. Okay, this one candle represents 3 minutes, and then if we switch the time to 5 minutes, 5 minutes, this one candle represents the 5 minutes. Okay, so this is a candlestick, and then the candlestick also from using four important price point, which is the open, the high, the low, and the close. We will look into that. Okay, so here if we look at here, we have a candlestick here, we have the candlestick. So here, this is the bullish candle, this is the bullish candle here. So here the opening price of the candle, is here. This will be the opening price, this is the opening price of the candle. Okay, let me just write here the open. This is the opening price of the candle. This is the, here is the closing price of the candle. This is the closing price. So let me just write as close. So this is the closing price. So okay, so the highest point for the price reach is, this is the highest point here. This is the high. Okay, this is the high. This is the high, which means the highest price reached during this time frame. Okay, so this is the highest point the prices reach, and then the lowest point, this is the lowest point here, this is the lowest point here. So here, this is the lowest point. So the lowest price reached during this time is here. Okay, at this level. So this is the lowest point, so we call this as the high liquidity, okay, of the candle. This is the high liquidity of the candle, and this point will be the low liquidity of this particular candle. Low liquidity of this particular candle. Okay, so this is the bullish candle. So here the price opened at this level, it went down, and then it went up, and then it went down here, and then closes at this level. Okay, so this is the closing, this is the opening price of the candle. So the candle also has two main part, which is the body and the wick. Okay, which is the body and the wick. So if we look at here, this few part will call it as the body of the, this is the body of the candle. So this is the body, this is the body of the candle, this is the body of the candle, and this wick, this, the thin line, this line, the black line, these are the wick or the shadow of the candle. Okay, these are the wick, so we can call it as the wick or the shadow of the candle. So this is a candle, this is a candlestick. Okay, so this is the candlestick. So here, this is the bullish candle. So bullish candle is that the closing price, this closing price is higher than the opening price. This means that the buyers were stronger. Okay, the buyers were stronger than the sellers during this time frame, making it as the bullish candle, Okay, bullish candle. So in some trading platforms, the color doesn't really matter. You can also customize it according to your wish, but then I'm using here as the green candle, as the bullish candle, as green. Okay, so here, so all this together from a single candlestick, and also and help the traders understand what is happening in the market during this time, during that time period. Okay, so during that time period, so this is the bullish candle. So this is the body. Okay, so this is the body, the wick, this is the closing price, this is the opening price, this is the low liquidity, the highest point is the high liquidity of the candle. So similarly it's same as the bearish candle. So okay, bearish means bearish candle. So I will make it this as the red candle. Okay, so this is the bearish candle. Okay, so for the bearish candle, the opening price, the closing price is lower than the opening price, which means that this will be the closing price here, and the opening of the candle will be here. So basically the candle moved that open here, it went up here, it went down here, it went up here, and then it closes at this level. So the opening price is higher than clo- the the opening price is higher than the closing price, which means that the closing price is lower than the opening price. Okay, so similarly in a bearish candle, this will be the wick. This thin line are called as the wick or the shadow, and then and this, the fill part is the body of the, this is the body of the candle. Okay, this is the body of the candle. So this from as a single candlestick, as a single candlestick. So this will be the high liquidity, this will be the low liquidity, this level will be the closing, this is the body, this is the opening, and this is the wick of the candle. Okay, so this is the bearish candle. Okay, so the bearish candle means the sellers are stronger than the buyers. Okay,